Hello students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. In the present video, we are going to understand about issues in EDI, that is electronic data interchange. So what may be the issues related to electronic data interchange? So let us understanding about that. Legal and security issues will be there. That is when we are transmitting the information from one platform to the other platform, it is very important to take care about the security issues. So for that purpose, there are some standards which are legalized and a standard format. So what are those? Let us understand. Legal and security issues. So mostly EDI transactions are carried out on a large scale. Example, transactions between two countries and transactions between two corporations or companies. So mostly transactions will be taking place business to business, that is one company to other company, and even the companies may be staying in different countries. So the transactions takes place from one country to the other country. So it is necessary that transaction data is legalized and secured before transmission. So whether it is company to company or country to country, it is very important factor to take care about the and essential to take care of the security and the legality. So when it comes under company to company in the same country and same state, the rules and policy norms may be less, but when it is related to country, it may be more. The security issues may be more. So we need to take all the necessary actions, protection, which will not be leading, or there will not be any scope for hacking or other frauds. So it is necessary that transaction data is legalized and secured before transmission. So before transmitting only, we need to take care what all points required for legalizing and security norms. So legalizing and securing process also plays an important role when any particular application is designed. Then in order to use an EDI globally, it is mandatory that transactions through EDI should be legalized. So as the business is taking place from one corner of the globe to the other corner using EDI, it is very mandatory, necessary to through EDI it should be legalized. Then generally a law is used for making transactions legal in e-commerce. This law contains three types of communication standards, which basically define three types of transactions that are legalized. So these standards are based on a special type of services called USPS, that is United States Postal Service. So these three communication standards are: one is instantaneous communication standard via USPS, delayed communication standard via USPS, and delayed communication standards via non-USPS. So let us see one by one. Instantaneous communication standard via USPS this is one of the standard based on USPS. This standard is used to make telephone based transactions legal. So for this we will use that is telephone based transactions will be legal in this particular instantaneous communication standards via USPS, and USPS is used which will be used to make the telephone based transactions. Then second one is delayed communication standard via USPS. This is another standard which is based on USPS. It is mailing system transactions, especially USPS mailing system. So third one is delayed communication standard via non-USPS. So unlike the previous two, this standard does not use any features of USPS. This standard legalizes telegram based transaction. So these three coming, first one is related to telephone based transactions. Second one is related to mailing system, that is USPS mailing system. And third one is not at all using the USPS, but it is legalized telegram based transaction. Then privacy issues, there should be privacy, that is the information should be confidential. So it plays an important role in the most of the organizations, since they are meant to collect consumer information easily using digital tool like digital signatures. In order to ensure the privacy of consumers, there is a requirement of timely resolution with government, business working together. So these two should work together, and timely, periodically, any necessary actions to be taken, any changes to be done. So this will be done both together, and this is made possible by developing a few particular standards that are part of uniform business code and carry out the transaction over internet. So this is about the privacy issues. Then coming to digital signatures and EDI. Digital signatures are cryptographic process of making sure that the transaction between sender and receiver is legal. So digital signatures guarantee that no alterations occur during the transaction. Then for making it more secure and legal, digital signatures are used with EDI, where it is cryptographic process where it is first encode and again decode with the key. Then this will be also making very more rigid, not to make any changes, any alteration. It will not allow any alterations. So for that purpose, digital signatures with EDI are also used. Then transaction between sender and receiver using digital signature, that is before transmitting a message, sender uses hashing technique to convert into special type of message called message digest. So that is encrypted. Then this encrypted special type of message is called message digest. This message digest is then encrypted using private key, that is decoded by the sender, by the owner. So only the owner will be knowing the private key. So this encrypted private key is called digital signature. Now the original message as well as digital signature is sent to the receiver. Now receiver gets the original message as well as the digital signature. So this is how the transaction related to digital signature will be much more helpful and safety and legalized. To check the authenticity of the sender, or if the receiver wants to know whether the sender is authorized or not, the receiver decrypts the digital signature into message digest using public key. Then he can get the information. The receiver also, with the help of hashing technique, converts the original information into the message digest. Hence there will be two message digests. Finally the receiver cross checks both the message digest. If the both message digest matches, receiver will be assured that the sender is authorized. There is no question of alteration of such type of in transaction process. If digital signature process is implemented for EDI transactions, then legalization of EDI process is possible. That is, EDI is possible, which in turn ensures security and privacy of the transaction. Then the question asked, it is more time repeated, this question. So you can see these many questions are asked according to the previous question papers, like discuss the legal security and privacy issues, or maybe asking about the various issues involved in EDI. You have to understand, when they are asking about the various issues, those are related to security, illegal and privacy. So this is how the questions may be asked in different ways. Hope this video is helpful and sufficient to attempt for the question asked in this way, in the above way. Thank you.